don't think he hasn't admitted it yet.
Yeah.
He was wearing a Batman costume and he pointed to his nipples, and I just thought where he was pointing was too low.
See, like,
It was
like my nipples.
Was he trying to do the muscles of the Batman costume?
I don't know what he was trying to do, and I just said low nips, and then there's the whole thing. He's low nips, he's dark nips.
okay.
Yeah, or quite.
Nips of color. You respectable nips.
But it also makes
I don't
wearing.
respect pink nips.
But it makes wearing white shirts difficult.
Right.
Because I'll put on a white shirt. Well, because it's thick. The material's nice. It's thick.
Cover
but
the
a lot of shirts, I throw it on, I go into the light, and it's just like bam, just like two pillars.
You can only wear like
It is a
pants
thing.
extra beefy. thick, heavy.
Do they sell? Is that a thing? Do they sell like
extra beefy.
Sponge heavy?
like thicker nipple shirts,
They
like
do.
just around
No,
the
they
nips?
there's just
It's just like double layered around the nips.
I mean, yeah, but only in the
nip covers.
maternity
It's
section.
like Andy on The Office with like the nipple things like right there.
Yeah. But you mean tape?
There's just
tape.
And it still doesn't help.
like cotton.
He chafes.
Yeah, you
My
take
nipples
that
are
right there.
chafing.
Yeah. Male nipples weird.
What was that?
Male nipples weird.
What are they there
wrong,
for?
but
Vestigial.
They're just sort of there.
Yeah.
They
It's
exist.
because
It'd be weirder not to have them, I guess.
I guess.
Would it?
but
I don't
be
think so.
strange.
Really?
I mean, you just say that because you got them.
It's
They don't do anything.
I think that's a good
Well,
point.
when you're-
like,
They're just something
like,
to yank on.
when you're a little fetus. It's like, I'm gonna make a baby girl, and then at some point it's like, okay, it's a boy, but I already made the nipple, so
Right? No take back.
No
already,
take back
already did
is-
the work. Might as well
Yeah.
leave them on
Just
there.
saying, shave them off.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Can't reformat the
I'd
nips.
take like
No.
nip stumps.
Nip
like little
stumps.
Nip
stubs.
stumps.
You know, that'd be
Yeah.
smooth.
God,
Just
what
like
if
a-
it was
you look
kind
like
of
a
like
Ken
a
doll.
What if it was like a
Yeah,
dent?
it's fine.
A
A
dent.
dent? I
Why would it be a
don't think
dent?
I'd like the dent.
Because it didn't
Like a whole, like a.
grow.
But it's out. Why? It would just be smooth. It wouldn't be dented in.
I don't know, man.
They grow back.
What are you talking about? They grow back.
I scraped mine off by accident when I was a kid.
How'd you scrape your
Even
nipple
start,
off?
Let's talk about scrape by accident.
Bottom of a pool.
All right, I can see that. I can see that.
See,
If
that's
they
a
grow
fear
back.
I've had, and now I know that's a real thing.
So are nipples like they're like lizard
Straight.
tails?
Yeah, they grow back.
Why don't we?
Oh my
You can also
God.
you can also rip them off if you're ever caught by a predator to get away.
It's actually
Take the bait.
It's actually doubly
My
effective
poison
because
nipples.
they want that. They go, I got what I wanted. And somebody grabs your nipples, just keep pulling until they
Grow
go
back. They'll grow
They
back.
grow back.
win,
Been told
win.
firsthand. Now, does it look visually different from the other nipple? Wow, looks the same.
That's
What was the?
I don't know.
what was
I don't
the
know. I
I
refresh
feel like
time?
none enough people have talked about the science behind nips. It's
I don't,
something that's
but
fine.
here's the
Maybe
problem.
Scientists just don't know.
Here's the problem, though. We don't have a
if you ever,
controlled
like, lose a finger or something, you could regrow
Yeah.
the nipple.
We can't just base the world off Mike's nipples.
That's
You know
fair.
what I mean?
That's-
we need more
That's
nipples.
one case study.
He could be miraculous.
He might
for
have
all we know.
Wolverine nipples.
Right.
Generation.
I don't
What a
know.
weird mutation. Like, that's your power. The
I don't
ability to
know.
grow your nipples.
We gotta get out.
Professor X calls
You're a
him up, like,
medic.
Areolas
Human.
were still there, so it was just the nipple.
He just lost the tip of the
Just the
nip.
tip of the
The
nip.
areolas were still there. Those are hard to scrape
Yeah,
off.
the nipple
They
grows
got
back.
stuck in a blender.
Not the
How do you
areola.
just scrape off the tip?
Bottom of the pool. He just said.
I mean, I get that, but like,
Don't look at me. I didn't lose my nipples.
Mike.
He did.
Diving
It was a
in
concrete
and then
pool?
just.
Okay, that makes sense. Concrete's rough. I have one of those, yeah.
Course, they call it.
Course.
Yeah.
I get it. I get how I did it.
Nipples.
I've seen
weird,
movies
you're right,
like
that's a weird mutant
The
power.
Hunt
Yeah.
for Red October. You know,
it
submarines can
nipple
get real close, and I guess that like the nip got like too close.
Yeah.
And it got sprayed.
Everyone drowned in the
To
summer.
a torpedo or
Yeah.
scrape my nip off on a torpedo.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate, but you survived, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. So
Be a good
nipples,
story.
nipples are important.
Unless you're
yeah, I
a
was
rock,
swimming
if you're
in
the
a
rock,
torpedo.
you just kind of like manhandled.
They're not. I think we started this conversation by talking about how unimportant they were.
I think they're important. It's like a
Well,
lot
I feel like now,
They do stuff.
They
scientific.
don't do anything.
they feel good.
Not for me. It's just extra weight, bro. Think how much thinner I'd be without these nipples
guess.
weighing me down.
I
Yeah.
feel that.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
Yeah, dude. Is that whenever I weigh myself, I always go, well, you got to subtract
You
your
gotta
nipples.
subtract.
'Cause that's just dead weight. Just
Yeah.
hanging there doing nothing.
Like 0.2 grams.
doesn't
of
do much.
Wasted space.
Right. Maybe
Yeah.
3. Depends.
Every once
I
in
have
a
big
while,
nipple
Yeah, big
days.
puffy
You're in a relationship,
Big
and
day.
then you know your significant other just goes, "Oh,
Yeah.
how's that feel?" You go, "Oh, it's a nipple."
nice.
You're like, I'm getting it
Like,
removed tomorrow.
And I keep saying, I go,
I'm done.
doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
Nothing.
It's a
Nada.
nipple.
It's just I flick them. That's it.
Flick them.
Like-
Doesn't that hurt?
Right. That's punishment for having. That's the male sin. Is having a nipple. I'm gonna flick them.
Give me Lord, I have sinned.
Come here, Alfredo.
And you can see
Remember what you did.
Stop! No, my nipples are always so easy to target.
Oh, I can. Now that we mentioned it, I can see that one right now.
Stop! The light is hitting it directly.
Dude, nipples are always like itty bitty too.
Mine are pretty small.
Itty bitty, yeah. They look like they look like accidents. Yeah.
Mine aren't too small.
Glad you took a quick peek through what they look like.
I just had to double check. And I was like, yeah, no, I've seen Michael's nipples a lot.
Okay.
They are tiny.
Yeah, I got small little.
Fucking 2 days ago, I looked over and you went.
Yeah, I do it a lot.
I went, what the fuck?
I always do it too. I always do it too. Not that it's needed because of the disgusting double standard, but I'll stand in between the cameras so they can't see me on the stream, and then I blast it.
Flash nit.
I blast it.
Okay, hit
Yeah, when we going back to I mentioned when we had people over before Extra Life. You know, Fiona was supposed to be there, but then she got sick, so she didn't fly in. But I was talking to her leading up to that night, and I texted her and I said, "I'm gonna flash my tits." That's what I said to her. And she was like, "Whoa, are you serious?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, but that just means I'm taking my shirt off."
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Yeah.
It's somehow more like shocking when I go like this to Alfredo than just. I'm a man and I take my shirt off.
Yeah.
And then it's like,
it's
you
about
get in the hot tub, you do whatever.
Yeah.
It's more shocking. Like, oh,
it's like,
no.
He doesn't expect
Yeah, it's the intention. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's malicious.
Absolutely it is.
Give him the full headline.
I subject him to something.
Yeah, it's a big part of it.
If I didn't put them away, somehow it wouldn't be as bad. They were just out. Yeah.
Those are your headlights.
Yeah, he's just by the time he's like,
I guess LEDs.
He's just
tiny,
but bright.
He's just understanding what happened, and they're already back.
They're gone.
Safe away.
He doesn't even know that it really happened.
Yeah.
Did I dream it?
Oh, trust me.
Yeah, I mean, because we did the hot tub episode.
I keep telling him.
There's no escaping that. Yeah, we did the hot tub episode. Didn't freak me out. Didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
all nips all the time.
That's the setting, right? You're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
standing at our desk fully clothed.
I'm pressed.
Swear to fucking God if you do that at my wedding.
Oh, for sure. It'll take
It'd be a lot harder than a wedding,
No, you just.
I'll have like not even. I'm gonna have like Velcro flaps installed. So I just go. Whoosh, whoosh, it'll make that sound.
What you should do, you should get like the Chippendale dancers where it's like the fake shirt, so it's a bib, but you keep your suit buttoned so nobody knows. That's your little secret. No, so this is like
the other thing. The other thing that's important, and this goes to the other thing that's important, and this goes to the maliciousness, is that only he sees it.
Yeah. Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah,
right? I would have to turn away so no one else can, and that way he knows it's a targeted attack.
Wasn't outwardly talking about it right now, no one would know.
No.
No one's
like, why would
seen
Michael
this
do
man's
that?
nip.
Right, that's it.
I've seen like the end of it where it's like, oh, he flashed Fredo. I know what happened.
You can sit there and go, oh, maybe he was just adjusting his shirt. I don't really know.
No, that
exactly
was
when we're in court about it, I'll be like, I don't know. It's hard to say what it was.
I
didn't really see.
I only saw his back.
We don't have the footage.
All I know, he could have given him
belly
thumbs up.
button. Yeah. Maybe he
clue.
drew a funny shirt or funny face right above his navel when he just only took the navel.
Like when he did the thumbs up, it just hit his shirt and went up. You know, it's hard to say.
That's definitely it's gross.
Yeah, belly buttons are gross.
It's true. You should get rid of those.
Also, I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah,
right?
It does.
That's how
That's how you.
Feed.
Yeah.
But I just feel like
I think babies fetuses should stop being so lazy and just use their fucking mouths.
I think we should sew it up.
Well, because not everyone.
Just start gobbling.
Not everyone knows how to swallow properly. Some people might choke.
Squirt in my mouth, Daddy. Fuck.
Yep. Just like that.
There it is. Thank you, Eric.
That was Eric as a fetus.
As a fetus.
That was from inside his mother's womb.
It's pretty good fidelity.
Yeah.
He's smart.
It's come a long way.
Yeah.
Did we do it? Is that enough? Normally we wait for the lights, but I mean, I just got places to be. I got nipples to show.
Yeah. He's planning his next attack.
Oh, they're flashing now.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's way too many. You're safe. This room's too many people, and it's too small for me to take my nipples out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll get it. Our office is bigger,
Yeah.
so there's more blind spots. You know, you look where the cameras are.
Yeah.
You go, excellent.
Yeah.
This is where I'll commit my crime.
He's over here, and you're like, you scope it out.
And it's always like, I got like a, hey, look at me.
Yeah.
He looks right at me. And that's why I like, he likes it.
Everyone's like, oh, Michael's just doing a truffle shuffle. That's all
Yeah.
that's going on over there.
Yeah. Like he's waiting for it right now.
Yeah.
Why is he licking his lips? That's messed up.
Where are you? I'm not. These lips are dry.
Yeah. Get a couple of sun chips in there.
Yeah.
That'll change your tune.
All right.
Let's go. I don't even know.
They fade to black.